A pleasant day to each and every one of us, especially to our panelists and our organizers who have made this International Integrated Research Conference possible. In behalf of my team, we'd like to extend our heartfelt gratitude for allowing our paper to be presented in this prestigious conference. Our paper is entitled Citizen Satisfaction and the Basic Services of the Municipality of Labangan, Zamboanga del Sur by Dr. Genesis Naparan, Mrs. Janice A. Naparan, Ms. Russell Mong, and yours truly, Mr. Roosevelt S. Lomocso. This paper has been made possible in partnership with the DILG through their program CSIS. Allow me to present our paper. The goal of effective governance of the local government unit is to deliver essential services efficiently to its constituents. The satisfaction of its constituents is a clear indicator of the quality of services rendered by the local government unit. Ensuring the citizen satisfaction and reducing corruption are essential aims of the government. Through the study, the citizens are given a chance to evaluate the performance of their LGU. Their satisfaction also provides feedback to their leaders. This is a good sign for a democratic society or democratic country like the Philippines. Democratic governance always aims at serving better and involving more the citizens. The CSIS is an assessment tool for local government's service delivery performance, mainly based on the people's knowledge, experience, and perception. The municipality of Labangan is a third-class coastal municipality in the province of Zamboanga del Sur. As determined by 2015 census, it has a population of 41,790. This population represented 4.13% of the total population of Zamboanga del Sur province, or 1.15% of Zamboanga Peninsula's region overall population, and the municipality is composed of 25 barangays. Now, the objective of this study is to aim in gathering the perspectives of the citizens of Labangan, Zamboanga del Sur about the quality of the basic public services they received. This study also explored the citizens' engagement by sharing their thoughts on which service areas the LGU needs to improve. The service areas that were assessed in the study are health services, support education, social welfare services, governance and response, public works and infrastructure, environmental management, and economic and investment promotion. Now, as to the conduct of the study, the CSIS collected data primarily through a survey administered face-to-face in Labangan, Zamboanga del Sur. The CSIS implemented a multi-stage probability sampling method in selecting 150 research respondents. This multi-stage probability sampling method allowed each citizen to have an equal chance of being selected as research respondents to minimize biases during coverage of the field. The target respondents must be a resident of the municipality for at least 6 months and must be at least 18 years old. Equal number of male and female respondents was also assured. The survey questionnaires were numbered from 1 to 150. Questionnaires with odd numbers were to be filled out by male respondents, while those with even numbers were to be filled out by female respondents. The multi-stage probability sampling was employed in the random selection of sample spots, starting point, random start of the first household, the gender of the target participants per household, and the probable respondent for the target household. When the field researchers arrive at the target sample spot or barangay during the data gathering, they would locate the starting point and the random start household following the right coverage rule, or orienting one's right shoulder to the sidewalk, then walk forward. They would observe one interval per household. Per sample spot, there are 5 households to be considered in the study. Once the households are plotted, the pre-numbered questionnaires were administered, noting that an odd-numbered questionnaire should be administered to male respondents and the even-numbered questionnaires should be administered to female respondents. Once the target household agreed to participate in the study, the field researchers would still have to randomly select the probable respondent using a quiche grid. Once the target respondent is available, the interview would commence. The processing of the data involved 3 major steps: coding, data entry, and table generation. The responses from the open-ended questions were assigned a unique number. Thus, the encoding of data became easier and faster. The coded information was entered into a data file. Analytical works on the survey data were done using Excel spreadsheets for flexibility and ease of updating. Now, these are now the results of the study, comprising 7 key areas of the basic services provided by the local government unit. We have health services, which has high rating both in satisfaction and need for action. In support to education, a high rating for satisfaction but a low in need for action, as well as the social welfare and services, It has a high rating of satisfaction and low need for action. In governance and response, public works and infrastructure, environmental management, economic investment promotion, all of them has a high rating of satisfaction and need for action. Now, the citizens' overall rating, the overall satisfaction rating of the seven service area is posted at 84% interpreted as high, while the overall rating for the need for action is posted at 68% interpreted also as high. Item 2, support to education, got the highest satisfaction level of 92.91%, or 131 of the total respondents who availed of the service, while item number 7, or economic and investment promotion, got the lowest at 66.21%, or 96 respondents who have availed. Item number 7 also, or economic investment and promotion, also got the highest need for action at 69.66%, interpreted as high, while item number 2, or the support to education, got the lowest need for action at 56.74%, interpreted as low. All the 7 areas that were surveyed in the study have a high level of satisfaction from the citizens of Labangan sa Model Sur. As recent recipient of the zeal of good local governance, the government has done much for the benefit of its constituents. The result of this research are in accordance with the findings of Karinugan that the local government has satisfactorily served its constituents. Accordingly, the most powerful predictors of client satisfaction in the government services are respect and politeness. As the citizen have a high level of satisfaction from the government services, this will also lead to a high level of trust in the government. The respondents availed of the services that the LGU offered as long as they knew it, and 6 of 7 services areas have a high level of need for action. Although the respondents were satisfied with the LGU services, programs, and projects, they got engaged with possible improvements to these service areas and shared their thoughts on possible solutions. They want the municipality to be more progressive and continue to excel. In achieving a more just and fair government, there is always the concern of improving security, efficacy in government performance, and raising the citizens' quality of life. Now, based on the findings in the study, the municipality of Labangan sa Model Sur has done well and exceeded expectation in its delivery of basic services. All 7 service areas get a high satisfaction rating. However, even if the respondents were highly satisfied with the LGU's performance, they were also very engaged in sharing their thoughts on how the LGU could further improve these services, as evident in the relatively high need for action for the 6 out of 7 service areas. While the citizen satisfaction rating was high for the municipality of Labangan, some service areas have a low level of awareness, and consequently on their availment. The municipality of Labangan has to review the specific results, enhance awareness through a thorough and extensive information dissemination drive, and maximize these basic services delivery. It would also be helpful to consider the reasons for non-availment, satisfaction, and dissatisfaction of citizens and their recommendations per service area in developing the citizens-driven strategic plan. This will help the LGU fulfill its strategic directions as stipulated in its vision, mission, and goals. These are our references for our study. And I think that would be all. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for your time. I hope everyone is doing well. God bless us all. Keep safe. And once again, a pleasant day to each and everyone.